Alright, so today, guys, we're going to be talking about the new DLC that's coming out for Assassin's Creed Legacy of the First Blade that's going to be coming out here in December. Now, reason why I wanted to be talking about this is because they just released with that new update, the 1.0.7 that came out recently. They updated all of the trophies. So now they added a bunch of trophies in there that obviously you can't access yet because the DLC hasn't come out, but it's given us a lot of insight onto what might be included on the new DLC. So before I get into that, just go ahead and, give me a like and hit that subscribe button because it's going to help me out a lot. I'm just starting out this channel, and I'd really love your guys' help and support. But besides that, guys, let's get into this. Now, the first trophy that actually comes out on this is going to be the Lone Lion. Now, if you actually look at it, it says kill the Macedonian lion. And if you actually go in the region, you won't find that legendary lion there. And I'm sure it's not just, it's going to be a legendary animal because they've got a freaking trophy for it. So it only makes sense. Now, the next one that they're talking about is Without a Trace. Now, the really interesting thing about this one is they say kill 10 enemies using the Death Veil ability. Now, obviously, that ability is not available yet. We actually don't have that. So this is giving us a little hint that maybe we might even get some new abilities with this new DLC that's coming out. So it's definitely not something that we're going to want to miss. It's going to come out in December anyways, pretty soon here. And I mean, the Death Veil ability just sounds like an assassin ability, doesn't, because Death Veil, I mean, it just sounds something really, sneaky. It's not something that's going to be like, completely crazy, war, something like that. It's going to be something that's very more assassin type. Now, then the next one's a hidden trophy. So, I mean, we really can't see what it is right now. The next one that's going to be on there is the one that says Breaking the Limit. Now, and it's just loading up here. Come on. It says land a rush assassinate that chains 4 times with the pride of the lion. Now, to be honest, I really have no idea what that really means. The only thing that I can kind of think of, it has something to do with killing the Macedonian lion, which is the trophy that's right above it. So I'm not sure, like I said, where that is, but obviously, they've got it in there since it's on a trophy. And the last trophy that's on there is Predator and Prey. Now this one says kill all of the ancients in the order of the hunters in Macedonia. So obviously it's just, I feel like it might be just something a little bit different, sort of like the Cult of Cosmos and the mercenary, checklist that we basically go through the hit list. This probably is going to be something along those lines. Now, one thing that we've noticed so far is all these have to do with the Macedonian region. Now, if you actually go to the map of Macedonia, you don't see a lot of this stuff there. So obviously they're going to be adding in a lot more content in the area, and this is just me speculating, but what would be really cool is if they actually expanded the map inside Macedonia, which obviously we know that in that region, in the Balkan and the Greece regions, there's a lot of land. So it would be really cool if we could actually have some more expansion to the map as well. I just think that would be, that would be insane. If Ubisoft actually does that, that would be the best thing ever. I mean, because if you think about it, the DLC is something that you want to see expanding the map or expanding the gameplay, not just adding, some missions and stuff like that, but we want to see something more than that. I mean, this is the legacy of the First Blade. This is going to be like kind of groundbreaking in this era, because this isn't even there's no hint of the Assassin Creed even being invented yet, because obviously that was done in Origins. But this is going to be the introduction of the Hidden Blade, and you know what, I think I'm pretty excited for that, because if we go back to Origins, we can remember that when he put on when Bayek put on the knife on for the first time, he actually cut his middle finger off, the middle finger, and which is crazy to see, because if you actually look at the art for the Hidden Blade, or the legacy of the First Blade, the Hidden Blade and his hand is all there. So was that tradition started with Bayek, or was it way before? So we're gonna be seeing that soon here. Now, the next thing that I wanted to get into was the other trophy section that was added, and it's called Assassin's Creed Odyssey Additional Feats. Now, one thing that I noticed in here is if you actually look at the second and third one, it's the Lightning Rod and Divine Intervention. So those were the updated free content that they added so far, and obviously you get them if you actually completed them. But the thing is, if you keep going down, you start seeing Volcanic Sunscreen, the Image of Faith, the Daughters of Lalalia, upcoming trophy, upcoming trophy, upcoming trophy. So basically, this is so cool because they basically give us like a hint of what's coming next with the free content. And the next one that's coming is the Volcanic Sunscreen and the Image of Faith and the Daughters of Lalalia. I have no idea how to say that, but that's really cool how they just, it's sort of like, it's like Easter eggs for us. If you really dig in and start looking, it's basically like, you're just investigating the future of this game. And where it's headed to, it's so sick. Like, I honestly love it. This is expanding on, again, the role-playing, core of this game, because they want to bring Assassin's Creed to more of a role-playing environment. Well, this is how they're going to do it, including Easter eggs, including more content, more free content. Because, the one thing that I've noticed is the DLC is so awesome, and how they're breaking it up into two sections with, or 2 episodes with 3 subsections each. That's going to be so much help on the DLC side, but also when you look at the free content for those people that aren't trying to spend money, they're really not cutting corners for that. They're updating it daily quests so you can get Orichalcum, and then they're adding the weekly quests as well so you can get even more Orichalcum. So they're adding so much different content, especially with the free stuff. I just love it so much because to me it's really important to focus not only on making money, but also to be focusing on the people that play the game constantly no matter what, and just adding all this free content stuff on there is just awesome. So that's something that I wanted to touch base on, because a lot of people don't notice this stuff, especially when it comes to a big AAA game like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which, just a fun fact to put out there, they're actually competing for Game of the Year award, which I think is awesome because it is a great game. They've come so far with this series, and Assassin's Creed, which it's probably one of my favorite game series of all time. And the only reason why I say that is because I'm a history nut. I love this kind of stuff. Love medieval games. Love the sorting and the sword, the clashing and the fighting type of games. So I'm really happy to see where this is all going. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. Go ahead and, like I said, subscribe for more content. I'll be bringing some more Assassin's Creed to you guys. So besides that, you guys have a great one, and I'll see you guys later.